Hey, it's Inder and you are watching Shine Anywhere and Everywhere. I am absolutely delighted you have made time to be here with me in this episode of self-improvement. Here on this channel, we talk about self-improvement and personal growth and development. Today I'm going to talk about multiple intelligences. Along with youth, beauty and wealth, our culture places a high premium on intelligence, which is generally seen as a powerful trait. Intelligence is powerful indeed. It gives us ability to think and analyze, solve problems, learn from past experiences and adapt to new situations. But most importantly, our intelligence has a deep impact on our behavior, and our behavior defines who we are to the world around us. However, when we think or talk about it, the word intelligence conjures up images of mathematics and science, IQ test, or complicated algorithms, as this type of intelligence is most often referred to when the word intelligence is used. But here I am not going to talk about this type of intelligence. For far too long, traditional school systems have emphasized and catered to the narrow and limited ways of being intelligent. Consequently, most of us feel incapable or not smart enough. Probably we do not fit well in the frame of traditional idea of single intelligence. Alternatively, we will talk about multiple intelligences, where everyone is intelligent in their own way. It's not about how smart are you, it's about how are you smart. I personally connect to this multidimensional approach. Thanks to Dr. Howard Gardner, the pioneer of the perspective that says that there are multiple ways of being intelligent. Gardner challenged the old school education and cognitive science thinking that claimed that people are born with a general cognitive ability which can be easily measured through a standardized test. In contrast, multiple intelligence theory proposes that there are 9 different kinds of intelligences that reflect in our different ways of interacting with the world. Each individual has a unique blend of these intelligences. You possess each type of intelligence to some extent, but excel in one or more specific areas. So let's talk and know about all these intelligences, but be sure to keep an eye out for the types of intelligence dominant in you. The first type of intelligence is naturalistic intelligence. Naturalistic intelligence is what it sounds like. It describes people who are curious about nature and its ways. Have you ever noticed how some people are naturally drawn to plants? They can make anything grow. It is as if they have a green thumb. Others connect with animals easily, and some are completely at home in nature. So these people are nature smart. They love being outdoor, exploring and nurturing the environments. People with high naturalistic intelligence are highly sensitive to the patterns and connection between the elements of nature. Because of their highly developed sensory perception, they have an intensive awareness of their surrounding and changes in the environments, even if these changes are subtle. Such people thrive in outdoor environments as botanists, agriculturists, geologists, zoologists, and landscape architects. Have you ever been complimented on your ability to play an instrument or for your melodious voice? Maybe you enjoy listening to or composing music. Are you good at discerning pitch, rhythm, timbre and tone in music? Do you find that you learn concepts much easier when you turn them into lyrics? If so, you have demonstrated high musical intelligence. People with musical intelligence tend to think in music and rhythm. They can hear and recognize patterns in sounds easily. These people are naturally drawn to music and highly sensitive to rhythms and sounds. Not surprisingly, musician, composer, conductor, music director, sound mixers, and music critics are among those who have high musical intelligence. If you score high on this type of intelligence, then school would have been probably a far more enjoyable experience for you than others. After all, this type of intelligence is the primary focus of our educational system. Yeah, you guessed it right. I'm talking about mathematical logical intelligence. People with high logical mathematical intelligence are able to analyze situations and problems logically, identify solutions, and solve rational mathematical and logical operations easily. These people are often described as logical, which means they can easily identify shapes, recognize patterns, and make connection between abstract concepts. Scientists, mathematicians, accountants, computer programmers, analysts, engineers are among those who have high logical mathematical intelligence. If you have a native ability to think in words and use a language efficiently to express and appreciate complex meanings, then you probably have high verbal linguistic intelligence. People with high linguistic intelligence tend to have a rich, diverse, and extensive vocabulary, and they pick up a new language relatively quickly. These people are eloquent and best at articulation and enunciation while expressing themselves through a language. They are excellent storytellers, debaters, and can retain information better than others. Linguistic intelligence is the most widely shared human competence and is evident in poets, novelists, writers, authors, journalists, and public speakers. Are you popular for your dance moves? Maybe you excel at games and sports. Or do you have a passion for arts and crafts? If so, you have exhibited high body kinesthetic intelligence. People with high kinesthetic intelligence are extremely good at expressing themselves through their body or body movements. It comes so easily and naturally to them as they are remarkable at coordinating their body and mind. They have an amazing sense of size, depth, space, and distance of their body and the environment. With excellent control over body, they can perform complex movements with ease and precision. Sportsmen, athletes, soldiers, actors, sculptors, and craftsmen are among those who exhibit well-developed body kinesthetic intelligence. Have you ever found yourself contemplating big questions such as what is the meaning of life? Why are we here? What does it mean to be human? What is the purpose of our existence on this planet? If so, you probably have high existential intelligence. In its essence, existential intelligence is the ability to use intuition, thoughts, and metacognition to ask deep questions about human existence and life. People with high existential intelligence are deeply philosophical and abstract thinkers. They possess this intense curiosity to recognize and understand our interconnectedness with the world around us and the universe at large. Those with high existential intelligence thrive as spiritual leaders and teachers, motivational speakers, theologians, and counselors. Have you ever been told that you have an eye for detail? Maybe you excel at solving puzzles and riddles. Or do you have a photographic memory? If so, you have demonstrated high visual spatial intelligence. People with high visual spatial intelligence are highly creative and usually have vivid imagination. They see the world in 3 dimensions. These people are able to imagine and visualize in their minds the position of objects, their shape and size, their spatial relation with one another, and the movement they make to form new spatial relations. Because of this ability, they are highly skilled in interpreting maps and routes, reading charts and graphs, and can give accurate directions. They are often described as picture smart and learn well with visual aids such as graphs, diagrams, and other colorful displays, and thrive as painter, photographer, architect, pilots, and sailors. Personal intelligence is related to your emotional intelligence. With high interpersonal intelligence, you are people smart. You are able to recognize, understand, and influence the emotion and feelings of other people. People with high interpersonal intelligence are usually extrovert and have a knack for reading both verbal and non-verbal cues. They are able to understand what the other person is feeling, see things from their point of view, and imagine themselves in their place. While all other type of intelligences are about yourself and what you can do, interpersonal intelligence helps you to connect and manage your relationship with the world around you. Because of their ability to influence and persuade, they thrive as leaders, managers, salesperson, motivational speakers, and psychologists. Emotional intelligence is another type of intelligence related to your emotional intelligence. With high intrapersonal intelligence, you are self-smart. You have a high degree of self-awareness. You know your emotions, emotional triggers, strengths, weaknesses, goals, values, and drives. People with high intrapersonal intelligence are able to recognize, understand, regulate, and manage their emotions and align them with their goals and values. These people are highly intuitive, introspective, and usually introverted. They learn well independently through reflection and introspection and thrive as spiritual leaders and teachers, motivational speakers, and counselors. So, do you resonate with any of these intelligences? I am sure you do. While some intelligences are generally more recognized or sometimes even more valued, but the reality is that no one type of intelligence is better than another. The most important thing is to recognize what type of intelligence is dominant in you. It can help you to leverage your inherent advantages to make your life more successful and fulfilling. So this brings us to the end of today's video. If you liked the video, leave a like. Consider subscribing for more videos like this. I'll see you in my next video. This is Inder with Shine Anywhere and Everywhere.